My name is Danielle Lopez, and today I will be informing all of you of a great speech in history that impacted the nation. The ongoing importance is the reassurance that was given that day when many people were crushed by this tragedy. In the speech, I'll first discuss the circumstances that led to this speech, and second, the impact that it had on the world. A day that went down in history all over the nation. On January 29, 1986, a Space Shuttle Challenger tragedy address was given. These words were spoken by President Ronald Reagan following the tragedy of the Challenger in 1986. The Challenger's mission was meant to mark a milestone in spaceflight on an ordinary winter's morning in Florida, January 28, 1986. The Space Shuttle Challenger was launched with 7 people aboard. The flight began at 11:38 a.m. and ended just 73 seconds later in an explosion apparently caused by a failure in the joint between the 2 lower segments of the right solid rocket motor. The explosion caused the complete structural breakup of the space shuttle, killing all 7 crew members. The disaster was witnessed live on TV by many thousands of school children watching Micallef Adventure, on what she had described as the ultimate field trip episode. That evening, President Ronald Reagan consoled the grieving nation from the Oval Office. We have discussed first the tragedy that led to the Challenger speech. Second, I will discuss the impact that the speech had. The impact that the speech had on those watching and listening at the time was reassurance for those in mourn. Hearts were torn and hurt internationally by the tragedy, and this speech put many of them temporarily at ease by the kind informational words of Reagan. The long-term impact that the speech continues to have on the world today is that it has kept our nation united and maintained high beliefs in our space, discovery, and science programs. It has also let the friends and family know that the lives that were shed will always be remembered. The space program will now make the changes and potentially save many other lives in the long run. Today we have investigated first, awful tragedy that has led to this great speech in history, and second, the unforgettable impact that the speech had on the people of the nation as well as the world of science. I truly believe everything happens for a reason, but some things are much harder to grasp the purpose of such a tragedy like this one has. My classmates should take the time to read the speech because it is in regard to a major tragedy for our nation. Not only did the speech unite the nation in mourning, but it also set ease to the minds of the families and friends of the astronauts that gave their lives to further our space program. Thank you.